All right, so let's say you're working on a 2005 to 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And the project is to swap out some crappy seats for the leather package. All right? Front seats are very easy. You're going to have 4 bolts on each side. You just take those out, put in the new ones, hook up the wiring, and you're done. The back seats present a little bit more of a challenge, though. So let's get this straightened out here on YouTube. The first thing that needs to come out is the seat part. All right, now there are two 19mm bolts that are holding that in. There's one here and there's one there. So you pop those out and then you can take out the bottom seat part of it. Okay, when you do that, you're going to be presented with a bunch of bolts over here. You'll have 1, 2, 3 that holds the seat belt, 4 that holds the other seat belt, 5 and 6 over there. All right, you're going to have to take those out so that you can get this metal frame part out of there. Now, one thing that you're going to want to keep in mind when you do that is these two here and these two here. Don't wail away on them too much, because the welding that holds the nut on the other side is extremely thin, and the robot did not spend very much time or money welding those things in there. All right, so they will start to turn on themselves, and that presents you with a big problem, because these ones here in the middle you can access from underneath, but these ones over here are inside the unibody. So you don't want to do too much damage on those. And I'll do the ask me how I know. Let me just show you how I know, because this project has turned me into a virtual expert in this subject. Let me get this out of here for you. All right, here's what mine looks like right now, and I'll tell you why. Because not only did it turn on itself, but what little crappy sheet metal that they use, you can't weld it from the top. You just go right through it, as you can see. So I had to cut mine out. I'll have to make a plate with the nut welded in. Okay, so like I say, go easy on those ones. Turn, tighten, loosen, lots of whatever you want, loose nut or WD-40, it doesn't really matter. Just really go easy on those ones, because you can't access them from underneath. Now, let's say, for example, the seat package that you got did not come with this frame. As many do not. Here's the problem. Okay, you're going to notice that there are some bolts on the outside that hold the seat and the frame together, but the ones in the middle are facing each other. And when you have the whole seat put together, it's not very obvious as to how this comes undone. When you have it undone like this, it's pretty easy. Basically, before you get to these guys, because they're facing each other, and you can't get a T40 on those ones, and that's what you're going to need. You're going to need a T40 for these guys and a 19mm for everything else. So you have to come underneath here and get these two loose. And once you get those two, then this part, this frame with the small section of the seat, comes right out, and then you can access the other one and this one this way. So that's how it's done, folks. It's a stupid design, and I'm very happy to be the guy who's calling them out on it. Have a good day.